What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. Right now, actually, throughout this whole weekend, Anime Expo is actually going on, and of course, with the VIP OPTC event, a lot of people are checking out the event, which is awesome. It looks really cool, and unfortunately, was unable to go, but this event looks really cool, and I've seen a lot of photos, and there's actually been a couple of Reddit posts about some of the stuff that has been shown at the event. And in this video today, I'm going to be talking about some of the things that they were actually shown in this account, as well as, you know, this could be hinting towards some potential events that could be coming in the future, which is very exciting. And also, it actually has a little bit of information relating to the treasure map that's coming up as well, which is also very exciting. So shout out to WJ Sean for posting this post on the Reddit, along with an Imgur album with a whole bunch of images and a video, or a couple of videos of the actual event. So we're gonna go through it with you guys, and we can actually learn a lot about some upcoming stuff that's coming to One Piece Treasure Cruise Global. So I'm over on the Imgur album right now that WJ Sean actually posted here. Now, this is the first image of one of the accounts that is actually able to be played with at the actual event. Now, on the shipyard, you can see that there is a ship with no image, no ability, but you see the title of it is called Laboon. Now, this is a ship that Global hasn't received yet. This actually should have arrived a long time ago, but we never actually received it. I actually searched up an old Reddit post about it. This ship is very similar to the Anniversary Sunny, where you get the 1.5 times attack to all of your team, and I believe it is a max special ship. I'm not 100% certain if it gives you the berries and EXP after a certain date. I would assume it probably would, but yeah, this is a max special ship. Now, I think this makes a lot of sense because we are having our French anniversary at the end of this month of July, so I'm really excited for all of those events to come out. But this is definitely hinting towards the fact that we could be receiving this ship as an event for the French anniversary, which would make a lot of sense. So that's really exciting to see a brand new ship that is going to be coming. Hopefully it does come with the 3 times EXP, because that's going to be great for everyone that owns Legend Jack, as you'll be able to run double Legend Jack with the 3 times EXP ship, and I believe it's like a 12 times EXP boost, which is just bonkers, man. It's so good. So I hope I can either get Legend Jack, and then hopefully this is a 3 times EXP ship, rank up a bunch of times, but this looks really good. And then when we scroll down, there is actually a video that he posted which has information relating to the trusty characters for the next treasure map. This is really cool. I'm really happy that he actually posted this, but there actually are some errors here that people have pointed out. The fact that Colosseum Magellan apparently is not on the list, as well as Legend Jack is not on the list, and the World Journey, Reiju and Sanji are not here either. I think there might be a couple of other units that are not here either, but at least it shows, you know, what characters are going to be boosted here. And weirdly enough, this chopper here is going to be a 2.2 times treasure point booster. We have never had anything above a 2 times point boost on Global before. Weirdly enough, they're doing it here. Chopper should not be guaranteed on the Sugo Fest either, so if you do get him, that's awesome. And I mean, I really hope I can get him because he helps out clearing that final boss stage so much. And then we've got Neko Mamashi, who should be guaranteed on the Sugo, as well as this Robin. Both of these should be guaranteed, and you can see that Robin is a 1.5 times booster, Neko is a 1.75 times booster, and we can scroll down and see the whole carrot batch, as well as treasure map Nami and Kaido here are all 1.35 boosters, so that's great to see. And then we can scroll down and see some of the other units that are going to be boosted. For some reason, they've boosted some really crazy characters like Fortnite Smoker, you got Raid Aokiji, then this, for some reason, this Fortnite Usopp, like why? Colosseum Hina and Lucky Roo, like some really weird units. Fortnite Margaret. I mean, there are some good units here as well, but a lot of these units are like really weird, like this Baby 5, Peckham's, there's a Tamago here as well, you've got Invasion Cavendish as well, this Young Ace, like a really weird bunch of units. But however, when we scroll all the way down, we can see there are some crazy units that are boosted here. We've got Buggy boosted, Zephyr, Capone, and then you see as well, we've got V2 Katakuri, we've got 6+ Cavendish, which we can see here is finally in the game. I would assume that his skulls are going to be available in the treasure map itself. You've got Kid, Hawkins, and Apu, who were boosted in the last treasure map. Weird though, I do want to point out, why aren't these guys like the 1.75, 1.5 boosters? They really should be, and that really doesn't make a lot of sense. Why the previous boosters are not like what they were in other maps, where, you know, the map before it, those units are back, but they're still relatively high boosted, so I don't know why they've done that here. Now you can see they've got the Luffy, they've got the Nami, and the Zoro that are from the World Journey units, but no Reiju and no Sanji. But then we can see all these other units here. We've got some really good units here. We've got Quick Whitebeard and the dual Dogstorm and Cat Viper. So we've got some pretty good units here. Now this is one thing that a lot of people are complaining about here, and I completely agree with a lot of people. You can see that every single other treasure map unit that is in the game is always going to be boosted, but it's a 1.1 times boost. Every other treasure map that we've had, these units have all been 1.2 times point boosters. It seems like they're changing it now, so they're going to be even less point boosted, which is really, really bad, because a lot of the times these units are pretty important for building teams, for clearing out the treasure map bosses. So I'm not a big fan of them changing this to a 1.1 times point boost. I really don't understand why they've done that, considering, you know, a lot of people have been farming these up for a long time now, and I think it makes sense for other treasure map units to be boosted in other treasure maps. I feel like that would make a lot of sense. But for some reason, they've not done that here. So you can see every single other unit is here, Law is here, but then the previous map that we had with Kaido, he's going to be a higher point booster, which I think they're probably going to take that, you know, for, you know, moving forward. And then the last units there were the 5+ Straw Hats, which of course don't get any point boost whatsoever, which is kind of annoying. But there we go. That's the full trusty list that we have at the moment. And as I said, there are missing a couple units, but I'm sure by the time it comes out, they'll probably either amend that or add them in. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, scrolling down a little bit further here, this account also has the brand new update, which had stackable evolvers and boosters, as well as this ability right here to sell stuff after you clear a dungeon, which is going to be a lifesaver moving forward, especially for Fortnite dungeons, because a lot of the times, you know, you'll end up getting skill books of characters either that you don't own or you don't want to have, and you want to sell them straight away, and you have a really good ability to do that here. So we can see that this is going to be available in this version of the game, and I would think that this would come with the French anniversary as well. That's what I would think. And then also just pointing out that this account has so many gems. Like, how many is that? 5 million gems? Okay, that's crazy. That is crazy. But you know, it's just a player account that everyone can go ahead and play on. I believe people said that they could actually do summons on this account as well. So you know, if you're at this event, you can go ahead and do some summons and hopefully get something good there. But then this, have a look at this. This essentially confirms that the Germa units are arriving for the French anniversary, because we can see, like, it's all the English menus. It's just that the units are not translated yet. I did hear from a couple of people that the rest of the batch are actually in this as well. And also the Germa ship apparently is in the game as well. It's just that they're not fully translated yet. So that would say to me that these characters are arriving in the next big Sugo Fest. And when these guys came out in Japan, they were also on a double legend rate Sugo Fest. So it makes a lot of sense. We can all pretty much confirm it at this point that the Germa are arriving on the French anniversary Sugo Fest, which is the next best Sugo Fest you guys should be saving for. And that's really, really exciting, because these units are very, very powerful units to get a hold of, especially this guy right here. He's going to be helping out in a lot of content moving forward into the game. And then the final thing that was on this album here as well is the fact that they've added extra points to the treasure map rewards, allowing us to go up to 7 million points to get an additional Sugo Fest exclusive pull. Now, this has actually happened relatively recently on Japan as well. I believe for their anniversary treasure map, they went up to 10 million points, but then they went back to 7 million on their most recent treasure map. And I believe the rare that you get on the highest treasure map rewards should be a limited pool legend. Don't quote me on that, but I remember seeing something about that where it was any character that you pull on the highest treasure map reward point red is anything from version 1 Sanji onwards. So you can't get any of those older legends. You can only pull legends that are within the last 2.5 years or so, 2 years or so. So that's really good. I hope they do that, because, you know, it's still a random chance at this point. So it would be nice to restrict that pool a little bit more. Even if they did restrict that pool, it still isn't really a great chance to get one of the more relative recent legends like Carrot, Vitu Katakuri, and those type of units. But still, it is nice that they're adding an additional additional red here. For a lot of people that play in the new world, they get, you know, above 10 million points, and a lot of people I know get above 10 million points. So add an additional reward there, I think is a welcome change. And it looks like we get other rewards here. You can see there's one at 6 million and 6.5 million. Hopefully there's more tablets here as well, because we've seen with treasure map rewards that once you reach a certain point threshold, you get tablets as rewards. It would be nice if there were more tablets along the way here. That would be really greatly appreciated. But either way, this is pretty exciting. I think this is definitely the most exciting thing here. Now we get full confirmation that the Germa are arriving. If anyone else is going throughout the event, you know, let me know. Also, you know, go ahead and tweet me any photos that you go ahead and take at this event. I'd really like to see like everything about this event, honestly, because it looks like so much fun. Also, if anyone gets a chance to play this version of the game that they've got playing at this event, make sure to check out the character log and see if they've added any new characters there that we haven't known about yet, because I think that this might, you know, reveal some secret stuff that might come for the French anniversary. But anyways, that's going to conclude this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys did, make sure to hit the like button. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.